GoonQuest is a Dungeons & Dragons role-playing podcast containing both crude and sensitive humor, with occasional references to things like drugs. Content warnings can be found in the description.
GoonQuest.
Welcome back to GoonQuest. My name is Jimmy, and I am your wee dungeon master.
He said it.
Joining me today and today's going forward are my goons. Goons, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Well, we're just going to Joey here, playing level 7 wizard Plato Zalton. On his voyage to Withake, at the beginning of his wizarding journey, he got accustomed to eating fruit every day to prevent scurvy, and his favorite fruit is oranges.
Oh, okay. Has he heard tales of the Great Orange One?
He sounds very interested, though. He has not, but he would be...
It's a D&D Sailors made up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he might have heard about that then.
That was like one of Chris's first fun facts.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So he's definitely heard of him. He's a big fan.
Hello everyone, I'm Jaden, goon number 5 from Solomon Island. I'm playing Aelosrin, the level 7 warlock, and his dragon companion, Lysair. A fun fact about Lysair, it's almost her birthday. It'll be her first.
Oh, she'll be one.
She'll be one.
Alright. Hello everyone, my name is Alec, coming at you from Qatar 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'm playing the level 7 monk Adris. Fun fact about Adris, he does not have vertigo, but he has a little bit of like anti-vertigo. Or if he's like below surface level, he gets like a little bit like antsy.
Oh, because confined spaces?
No, because it's not with the confined spaces, just he was raised on a mountain, so being
Oh.
well below the mountain is a little like...
There's too much air to breathe.
He can't rationalize it. He just feels a little like antsy, like this feels wrong a little.
Pressure's too much for him to handle.
Yeah, the excess air pressure.
It's gone away a little ever since he got rid of the heart of the Untamed, but...
Gravity's too strong.
All right, awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, so because the heart went away, it's gotten better?
A little bit.
Okay.
Top of the morning to you. My name is Samuel, aka Lil Goon, and I play the sorcerer, heister, dwarf, Borvik Smokestone. And a fun fact about Borvik, much like the fictional country of Australia, his group, Onyx Thorn, when he was younger, once fought a losing war against an infestation of animals. It was marine iguanas had moved into their tunnels.
Oh.
And it was months long of trying to beat back the iguanas, and they failed.
Was it
Beat
because...
him off.
Was this in Withake? I'm sorry. When he was fighting them, they've lost the tunnels to iguanas?
Well, they eventually had to come to some sort of an agreement. A lot of young dwarf children, while Borvik was in Withake, ended up having iguana pets.
The iguanas can, like, camouflage, right? So were they some of them, they just couldn't find them?
That's chameleon.
Maybe specific
Can you cut that out,
iguanas.
please? Can you cut that
That is,
All right.
that is, the audio level will be boosted for that one.
I'm kind of gonna be looking silly now. Okay, can we
Feel really silly.
move on from here?
Everyone, laugh at Joey.
Look at him! Look at him!
Look
and
at
laugh.
him.
If it's worth anything, I was thinking of Komodo dragon. Just because he said iguana, and I was like, okay, iguana, but big.
Big iguana.
That's called an alligator.
It's a big one.
Iguana.
The iguanas evolved to the alligators, and you didn't really fight an alligator at the beginning of an adventure. It was a giant iguana.
Shit.
Just
Okay.
didn't realize.
Fucking, they were building bases down there and shit too. It
Yeah,
was
they were
fucking
doing
wild.
death rolls and everything.
It's like the Rat King. You gotta go to the Iguana King.
Withake was destroyed by a giant iguana.
The sewers of Withake are just a Fortnite server.
Damn it! Iguana's crazy in fucking 90s.
They were building a bunch of like dams and shit.
Think of the fucking
Jade was looking very confused. I had
iguanas.
to,
Calrex with the storm.
Go ahead.
hey, it's me, Veralden. Shit, it's me, James. Sometimes. Coming at you from the mosh pit of the King Glizzy and the Lizzy Wizzy concert. I play the level 7 Ranger, Veralden. And a fun fact about Veralden is that his whip actually has like a little engraving on it
What?
of a bird.
Did he make it?
Oh yeah, when he got it back in the day.
Oh, back in the day he got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
when he first got it, he put a little axe beak in it.
Oh. So he's always liked axe
Yeah,
beaks.
axe beaks are cool as hell.
Okay. So, like, holding in your hand, you're sitting there looking at it like you miss Choki?
Yeah.
It's been a
Choki's
while
out
since
there.
you saw him.
Yeah, but Choki's good. Choki's a fighter.
We will begin with the start of the trials. Sigma Chi Hogan, in his spiritual self, has taken you guys to 3 different kind of chamberways, and he walks you guys up to the trial of the strength, the initial trial. He's like, all right, so guys, you're gonna have to go ahead with the trial of strength right away, and I've noticed that there's a good bit of you here. You all okay with doing your trials? Some of them are gonna be kind of together because you're doing it together, but we're gonna have to split you up in some cases too.
All
Okay,
right.
brothers.
Okay, brother.
Sure.
No problem here.
All right, as long as we're good with that.
All right.
All right then. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take you. Let me break it down. You're on your own, and he points at Borvik. All right, you go.
Yikes.
You're gonna go down this path this way. There's gonna be a little wooden door there. Go through that. You'll meet probably spiritual me over there too.
What? Why's it got to be a little wooden door? Is that why you picked me for that
Oh,
way?
it's a normal sized door. You're just a big dude.
You s- Oh, well,
Nice save.
okay. All right, I'll see you all later.
Goddamn.
And now we know what he's gonna do in that room with Sigma Chi Hogan.
There's gonna be a trial.
Man,
of
I hate
strength,
to see
all
you
right.
go, but I love to watch you leave.
Stop
Like a
it.
trial of endurance.
Stop.
All right,
Trial of the mind.
hey, you look like a fucking nerd. I'm kidding. You're coming with me. You're gonna go over here this way.
Okay, I'll go that way.
All right, you go through that door over there.
Actually, kind of strong for a nerd, honestly.
No, he's pretty well toned. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm appreciating his muscles. Like, look at the cut of his cut right there.
Yeah, you know, I used to
Somebody-
almost be a
he's
guard,
the
so
Oh, you're gonna
fourth
work for a
strongest
guard?
person here.
I was gonna lead the guard, but I decided magic was way cooler. So
I mean, to each their own by any
Yeah.
means. All right, well, you're gonna go this way, and you're gonna go on your own through that door, and then I'll spiritual me. I'll meet up with you over there.
okay,
Address.
Yes.
You're gonna be coming with me that way,
Hey.
so you could just wait here,
All right.
and spiritual me will lead you off from there,
Gotcha.
and then what's your name?
Aelosrin.
Alosrin. And is that your dragon friend there?
This is my dragon companion, Lacer.
All right. You and Lacer, and what's your name there?
Veralden.
All right, you guys are going to be doing the individual test, the traditional one, if you sense it.
I sense nothing.
Maybe the terminology has changed since the last time I
There's like all these new like words that are coming around.
newly. Yeah, someone.
Yo, my skivity on that yacht with the
God.
phantom tax and the
I'm going to split up in all ways, and then we'll go from there. All right.
All right.
So you 3 that way, and then address will go this way.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. I'm going to jump over now to different people, and I'll make my way around.
All right, brother.
You guys all go to your individual rooms or designated areas. You wait there with him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, so what have you been up to?
A lot.
And we cut from there.
Yeah. So let me catch you up.
You get to this door, Plato, and you see Sigma Chi Hogan is like, all right, I'm here to let you in on this, let you in on the course here. Your proctor will be in there. You just go ahead and take care of that, you good boy, okay?
all right.
Is this a fucking fitness gram pacer test?
No, that you walk inside this room and you see it's got torchlight along the walls. There is what looks like a bench press in the center of the room. There's
Okay.
a bar next to it and like a rack of weights. And you see the proctor in there is just pretty normal looking dude. He walks up, looks at you, shakes your hand. It's like, hi, I'm Jimmy. I'm gonna be your proctor.
Okay.
Instructor for this lesson. Have you done something like this before?
Yeah, before in my past, yeah.
Awesome. So do you know what the trial is by any means?
Not exactly. They haven't explained it to me. He said you're gonna take care of me or something.
Yeah, the message I'm getting from Address or Sigma Chi Hogan is that you're friends with Address, and we're gonna hopefully get you through this rather quickly. From what I understand, you're pretty adept at magic.
Yes.
Cool. You're not going to need any of that today.
Okay.
So that's a strict no.
No magic.
Yeah. Don't worry.
All
You
right.
have a very simple task. I know you have to make a lot of difficult decisions as a magic user, wizard, if you would.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a very simple task for you.
Okay.
I need you to bench press 170 pounds 10 times.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'll be
do it.
watching you, monitoring it,
Okay.
and we'll be watching you throughout the testing process. But that's all I'll need you to do. And you see they kind of like put a spotlight on that bench. It's like, just
Oh.
go and set it all up from there, and you
Are-
can go and go from there.
All right. I'll go and do that. I'll chalk up.
Oh, yeah. Good job. You got some chalk?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I got some chalk. I'm allowed to use this, right? This doesn't count as cheating or
No,
anything?
it's not cheating. No,
Okay.
no.
All right. I'll take a crack at it.
Yeah, just before you begin.
Yeah.
I just want you to know this. Every rep you do, for each one you do, I need you to choose one of your other friends during this trial.
Uh-huh.
And the other proctors are going to hurt your friends for each rep you do.
They're going to hurt them?
Yes. They're going to hurt one of your companions
What do you
during
mean?
the trial.
They're going to hurt them.
They're going to hurt them.
How are they going to do to them?
Physically hurt them.
Like with what?
I'm not telling you.
I don't get okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much hurt do they get?
Pretty bad.
Okay.
Hold on though. Now, you guys do need to pass as like a majority, so you can technically opt to fail this and just move on and trust that they'll pass theirs by just not doing any reps.
So they're okay, so we all are doing the same thing here, right?
Yeah. Well, they're doing something else. This is for you. This is your trial.
Okay. And if I fail this and the majority of everybody else succeeds, then
Then you're good.
okay.
But if you don't do any reps,
Uh-huh.
you're going to suffer all the injuries that they would.
Okay. And I don't know what that is exactly,
You
right?
don't.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell you how long their trials are, and if you don't do it before they're done, then you'll fail.
Okay. Let me think. Who's very durable? Let me think.
Yeah, and so their trials, which will be demanding a lot of their physical strength,
Yeah.
will definitely be hindered by what you do now with these reps.
Okay. And you said 10?
Yeah, 10 reps. So, I mean, I believe you have 5 other companions you can physically hurt.
Yeah, I could do 2 each or something. I could just like screw somebody over. All right. I'm gonna look. Is there anything else in this room? It's just a spotlight.
No,
the
I just need you
bench,
to
and
make
the-
that choice. It's very simple. Just do your reps if you want to get it done, but you just got to give me those names.
All
Or,
right.
I mean, or the other option is you can just not do the reps and we'll beat the shit out of you.
Okay. All right. Do I write them down or
Regardless,
something?
if you don't do your 10 reps, you fail. We'll keep it like that.
Okay. Okay. Do I write the names down or something? How do
I just need you to say them out loud.
Okay. The first one, is Plato,
Oh,
and the second one is also Plato,
Holy
Oh.
shit.
and the third one, I'll go with Plato on the third one. And then the fourth one is
Plato?
I'll mix it up and go with Plato on the fourth one.
Okay.
Let him cook.
Number 5. Wait, are we on number 5 or number 6? Okay, I'll just go Plato up to 7, and then the last 3 will be Plato 2.
Okay. All right, duly noted. Get your reps done.
Okay.
We're going to cut from there.
Baller move.
Power play.
I was half expecting you to say Mendes, though.
Sigmar High Hogan appears before Mendes. Hey, brother!
He's like, what the fuck are you? He's like, it's your trial time.
We will jump to Alosrin, Lysair, and Baralden.
Sup, gang?
You guys walk
Yeah.
in. Sigma Kai Hogan at the door. He's like, hey, brothers, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and go into your proctor. He'll go ahead and take care of everything you guys need. And as you guys take care of business, just know this trial strength could really grow who you are this day. But you got 2 other trials after this, and we do a majority pass system. So as long as all of your guys' group of 5, if 3 of you pass, you guys as a whole can pass. Just know personally that means you're a failure.
Got it. So we can fail.
Individually, you can fail.
No. Like us in this room could fail, and as long as everyone else passes, then
There's 6 of you, so 4 of you need to pass.
fuck.
I'm just bad at math. I've never been good at it. So technically, all of you can pass here, and then you could trust one of the other ding-dongs in another room to pass.
I feel like Plato can pass, but he's not a ding dong, so
And this is the trial of strength, might I imagine, and remind you all. All right, so go ahead and get your position on there. And he leads you into this room, and there's a guy walks up to you like, "Hey, everybody, can I go ahead and get you guys to step up to this line over here?"
this is the pacer test.
100%. The Fitness Grip Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start.
Isn't this technically an endurance test then?
It is.
Oh, okay, perfect.
But there's a little bit more to it.
Oh,
The
no.
running speed starts slowly, but gets faster each minute after you hear the signal beeping noise. A single lap should be completed every time you hear the sound. Ding! Remember, to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the second dinging noise, your test is over. During your test, you will be potentially hindered by attacks. Be mindful of them as they will impede your movement. If either of you fail in this regard, all of you fail.
So if anyone fails, we all 3 fail?
Yes.
Oh, that's neat.
The use of magic is prohibited in this in all ways. The test will begin at the start on the word of start. On your mark, get ready.
I have a quick question. Define run.
Are you using magic?
No.
Are you teleporting?
No.
Are you using your physical legs to run?
Define run.
Your legs running.
Okay. So like just the running motion?
No, your legs running.
Like, yeah, so like, okay, yeah, sure.
No, your legs running. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Are you trying to ride the saddled dragon?
no, I'll be running.
She can't fly.
Oh, see, that's that's sad.
Unfortunately, we do have the option that you can have your dragon sent up the mountain.
No, she wants to participate. It's
What's
like
your
fun.
opinion on tonics?
As in
As in one of my spells.
performance enhancing tonics. I suppose that's not an issue.
I whip out a vial and I toss it to Rorin.
Who?
To Rorin. That's me. Don't you know?
You
I'm
know-
Stronghammer.
Alosrin?
And you get long strider.
You want to give yourself long strider too?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. You're built different.
Built different.
We'll see.
Well, we all have to pass, Chris.
I'm
so
aware.
It's not concentration. You can do it.
Yeah, but this is spell slot. I need
All right,
those.
go ahead and leave your weapons and armor down, and you can run from there. Did
Make
you
it
just blow them
disappear.
all away?
No, I made it disappear.
Oh, okay. Your armor?
That's a good point. I'll take off my armor.
That's why I was really confused. I was like, did you just like
Look,
launch
you
your
said
armor?
weapons, and I was like, yeah, easy peasy. And I just like toss it into the air and it disappears because it's cool like that. So, like, hypothetically, if this was the dereliction, don't use anything that you couldn't do during the dereliction.
Yes, that's probably a good assumption of how you do it. Magic is not something you use to pass the trials here. If we had a trial, you know what, you're bringing a good idea. Maybe we should have a new trial because there's people that have magic.
I was like, some people are innately magical. And
Some people aren't.
All right.
I can't think of anyone that I've met that isn't magical.
So Longstrider, I believe, gives you an increased movement speed.
I think 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, 10 feet.
It lasts like an hour.
You touch a creature, target speed is increased by 10 feet
Okay.
for an hour.
In regards to this test, it's a pretty simple test as far as like rolling dice and goes and stuff. The movement's going to be helpful here for you because if your movement speed drops below half what it's normally at, you have disadvantage on the checks now, so you have an extra like range. So what you guys will have to do is beat a DC at the start of each round that I will do. Now that DC is very low, but you have to pass it multiple times.
Classic.
Now, the running aspect of this is you guys are basically going and trying to beat the dinging of this little, the beeping noise.
Oh. Athletics.
So now
I was
it's a
trying
little
to
bit of
figure
a
out what that
flavor
was for
bout
the
here.
longest time.
A little bit of a flavor bout here because what they're going to be doing is shooting like these essentially like arrows at you, but not like real arrows. They're like powdered with like this guck on it that makes it sticky like tar. And if it hits you, it's going to hinder your movement speed. Now, by default, you guys need to make athletics checks. You need to beat, at first, a DC 1.
I'm happy we took that training.
Go ahead, and this is like part of the endurance aspect. After a certain point, you have to roll a constitution check, but we'll go ahead and start with the test. What we'll do is let's have one person, let's have Alec next to you roll for it, just so you don't have to roll them separate. And,
All right, brother. This is Lasair speaking. You want me to get pacer tested?
Yep, no problem, sis.
Hey, brother, I'm cheering from you up here, but also shooting arrows at you guys.
Oh, yeah, brother.
The arrow is symbolic for you getting fucking strong.
I believe
And
you have
also
to say
get
the
shot
funny
with an
words.
arrow.
Huh?
I believe you have to say the funny words.
All right, beep.
Oh, that's not what I
Ready, start.
Lasair got a natural 20.
2.
You
Good
passed.
heavens.
16.
16. You don't immediately lose if you fail a check, though. It just sets up a sec. So you guys all run through the first bit, and now everyone else that's not rolling for it right now, as in Borovic and Plato and me, you get to make an attack roll against them with an arrow. You have no modifier to this. You just roll the dice. If the attack would hit, they can try to do something, but I'll get to that in a second. And what we'll do is, Joey, you'll attack Jaden, or you'll attack Aelosrin. In this case, Borovic. For Samuel, you'll be attacking Lasair, and I'll attack Rowland. Okay, so everyone roll.
Hi-ya. Let's go.
Mine would miss.
Mine misses
Did you
too.
roll, Samuel? Okay, they all miss in the first round. All right, very simple. You guys need to beat a DC 2. You guys run a lap.
5.
A 5. You passed.
19 plus Lasair strength.
18.
22.
18? Okay. All right, make another attack, guys.
Hiya. Oh,
Yikes.
18.
Hits.
Okay. Aelosrin, an arrow is...
We're not wearing armor, right?
No.
So, okay, got it.
Aelosrin, an arrow flies at you, and how would you try to approach, noticing this is coming at you while you're running? Is there anything you would like to do in this regard?
I can't use magic.
You cannot use magic.
I'll catch it.
You're gonna try to catch the arrow? That's perfect. Instinctually, what I'll have you do is roll a perception check here.
21.
You notice the arrow coming straight out. I'll let you make a sleight of hand check. You've got attack on it. You're like, I've seen Adris do this a few times now.
That's 24.
You catch the fucking arrow.
Nice.
Yeah, in your fingers right there. You think Adris would think it's so freaking cool right now.
Adris feels a little proud for absolutely no reason.
Aelos
From the
would
top,
be
he's like, damn, that was cool.
Aelos would be like, this is easy.
All right. What did you roll, Samuel?
17.
That'll hit
hits.
Lasair. Yeah.
Just barely.
What would Lasair try to do anything?
She'll burn the arrow.
Try to burn the arrow? Okay. I'll have her make a attack roll.
That would
Using,
not be
like-
considered a magical breaking of the rules, right? 'Cause
Look,
she can
bro,
just do that.
she is magic. Hypothetically, Lasair's walking is magic. Like,
I'll
'Cause it's not a magical ability, it's just a thing.
It is a
break people.
biological ability
Yeah.
for the dragons. For the Dragonborn, it is not.
So
and it's like, look, we're not gonna try to break down what's not.
Yeah, we're not gonna
is
break that down,
magical
but,
about a dragon.
Have her make a attack roll against it. And now it'll roll after a normal attack roll. If you could beat the 17.
Plus 6.
16 plus 6, so 22.
Oh, nice.
Okay, now roll for the damage, and if it beats whatever damage, he will roll with a d8.
With dice.
D8.
Yeah.
Yes, plus 3.
Yeah, you got a +3. Go ahead and roll
6.
Samuel for d8 damage.
Fuck.
What do you get?
Shame.
I got 6. Sam, I got an 8.
An 8? Okay. So the flames shoot out, catches the tar on fire.
Oh no.
It still plucks into her. It plucks into her side, and then it hinders her movement. She loses 5 feet of movement. Now, impactfully, it's not noticeable. What's her max movement speed?
50.
Okay. She
Yeah,
has
it's
to
like,
lose this 5 times.
she'll be fine.
All right. Now, I rolled for mine a 15 to hit.
Dex.
What's basic armor?
10 plus Dex.
10 plus stacks.
Beatrix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to do in this situation?
A classic technique, I will dive forward.
Okay. I'll treat it like a normal roll in this case, like a rolling technique.
Okay.
And it misses in this case. You dodge out through this. Let's do the third round. Your guys' DC to beat is a 3. Very simple.
14.
18 plus Lasser's strength.
Jeez, I'm
30,
fucking
so
goated.
21.
19.
19.
2.
All right. All right. Does that doesn't hit? You missed. I've missed as well. You guys all beat 3. All right. You guys finish the round. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
A saving throw?
Yes.
18 plus Lasser's con save. I've been rolling like insane. 20. Modified.
24.
Good.
14.
Sorry, 23.
14. You are good for this time. All right, guys. Go ahead and make your 3 checks respectively for 4, 5, and 6, and then we'll have the damage attack rolls for each one respectively for this round.
That's,
And we'll do the last
6.
4 after.
All right. 6.
And 20. And a 19.
All right.
Pass.
Now, for the arrow attacks in this case, these are going to slow a little differently. The first one is going to be slowing 5 feet if it hits. The next 2 will be slowing 10 if they hit.
Okay. 2 again.
Which armor class round?
16
14.
Okay.
The 16 is gonna always hit.
and 14. I guess that's.
Go back to rolling 2s.
All right. How many of yours hit?
The last 2.
Okay. The heavier arrows. Okay.
I got the first one hit, and then my last one hit.
What's the last one?
17.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So you can avoid one of them.
I'll die by running faster.
And I guess you have long striders, so I'll allow that logic here. And so what I'll have you do is roll an athletics check for trying to just speed up when you see the arrows coming.
Already.
A 2.
Okay, you do not run fast enough. You're already pushing it. You're learning that you have to run at a pace for the pacer test.
I'm a magical boy.
You're like, I could teleport so easy right now.
I could.
If I only had my scrolls.
I don't need my scroll.
If I was, you could just get hit by vape before this.
You, both of the arrows find their marks on you. Use 15 points of movement speed. What does that put your movement at?
25.
Okay. Lasser got hit by the first one and the last one. What would she like to try to do to these arrows in this case? One of them, at least.
Burn again.
Feel the burn.
Don't try it. It'll work this time.
Assuming on the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she takes 5 less movement. Now it's putting it down to 40.
She gets a 6 plus her attack roll.
So 12.
Wow.
And what was your
It
roll
was
to hit?
above 17.
Oh, to hit. Okay, yeah. So
That's not.
her flames are just off. She got some tar in her eye. She's throwing them rampage. Many points do they come close to hitting both of you and Veralden? She's just launching flames into the air. This place is lit up pretty nicely now, but she takes 10 more movement speed. I think both of you are 5 away from having disadvantage on the checks. That goes to Veralden, in which I rolled to hit you on the last one.
Oh, damn. I'm going to stop, let the arrow pass, and then continue.
Oh.
It's not that far into the pacer test yet to where I could feel like that's almost reasonable, but it's in the mid part of it, so it's like this is when people start to fall off in the pacer test. So it's it's close here. Yes, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. We'll have you make a acrobatics check in this case.
24.
Wow.
Yep. And then, so preventing it, you've beat my roll, and then you have to have the finish check, which is going to be, go ahead, and you're just stopping and running again. So
Yeah.
I'll have you just make a normal ass athletics check now. You're just running again, beat the number I got.
16.
Yeah, you beat my 15. So
Wow, nice.
you stop and let the arrow fly, and then just keep running.
Kind of cold.
From the top, Sigma Kai goes like, "Hey, that was my shot. Why'd you do that? That was rude." I need you guys to make your Constitution saving throws another time. This time the DC has gone up.
Well, we haven't gone up much.
Ooh, fuck me.
What did you
got
get?
in that one?
That puts you at 3.
What'd you get?
I got 12.
12?
5.
Oh no.
5. Okay, the DC was 12.
Oh,
Ayla's when
I
you
win.
pass, Lacerte goes down 5 feet of movement speed,
He's exactly at 25.
which now puts her in the disadvantage range. Veralden, you got what? I'm sorry.
5.
So you lose 5 movement speed.
Oh, sorry, no. That's not what I.
why I'm at 25
Like it's a bad dice. You don't want.
Yes, you haven't taken any
Oh,
yet.
this was
now
great dice.
you're getting tired is the big thing. Aelitrin, you got a good constitution. You're the only thing slowing you down right now.
Tar.
It is tar, literal tar on you. You see Lasser covered in bits of tar. She's starting to get tired because she's
It's really funny because she has the highest armor class of the three of us.
not even me rolling. This is
I know it's more of it.
Yeah, I finally roll good.
and it's to hinder
You
your party.
literally have to roll. You have a 20% chance.
All right, guys. 7, 8, and 9. Respected. Do them one at a time and tell me whether you pass or fail, because it doesn't matter if you fail.
What's the DC?
7,
8, 9.
8, 9.
Sarah beat 7.
So I fail 7.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You
still
failed 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
I passed the second one,
I failed 7.
and I passed the third one.
Failed the second?
I failed. Nope. Okay, I failed
Say
7.
barely
but I
beat
passed-
8.
Both of you failed the 7. Okay. Let me hear the rest of the Lasers.
Lasser beat 9 barely as well.
Damn. Okay. So you have both failed the 7. So what that does is you basically missed one of the beeps, causing you to realize you're going to have to like pick up your pace, which is affecting your constitution even further. So I'll need you to make another constitution saving throw subsequently.
21.
21. You pass.
15.
A 15 is not enough to pass here. You lose 5 more feet of movement speed.
20.
Now that goes to, we're going to move into the last round, but before that, they now start firing not just tar into your guys' way. They start lobbing boulders at you.
Oh my god, what the hell?
The boulder. Yeah, the boulder from the Avatar series is there throwing boulders.
Boulder.
Okay, so for your guys' rolls, I need you to, you're not going to make any rolls here. They're going to make dexterity saving throws. Now, the DC is going to be set on something that the two of you roll.
Okay.
You're both going to roll a D10. That will set the DC for this.
Oh no.
Okay.
Samuel, roll a D10, and the two of you are going to create the DC.
Hiya! Okay. 5.
Okay.
10.
Oh no! The DC is 15 for
Oh,
these
man.
boulders. Now, you guys can appropriately tell me a certain skill you can use to justify, not like a skill, but like it is going to inevitably be a saving throw. But what you're doing will affect what saving throw it is. Like, you can't fucking be like, I'm gonna use mind powers to shatter the boulder, but you can argue between strength, dex, or con.
Yeah. I'm just dodge and weaving with my decks.
Rolling through.
and shit.
Okay, yeah. You're ducking and weaving through.
I'm going to tank the boulder
Okay.
with
well,
my con.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're gonna put your body in the way of it. You see it's coming at Lasera, and your just instincts drive in, and you're like trying to take her boulder for her. Meanwhile, Lasera, what is she gonna do?
She's gonna dodge like
She's
normal.
gonna try to dodge using her dex?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna make a Constitution saving throw. Now the DC is a little harder for the Constitution one, but that's
Hopefully not
given for
much
the fact
harder.
it's a fucking boulder. But the other two dodging, go ahead and make your rolls too.
22.
A 22, you fucking tank this boulder. It hits, it doesn't break or anything. It hurts. You're gonna have bruises all over your chest.
So plus 4 is going to be 18. Or 8.
Oh,
8.
that is different.
Yes, it is.
Very different.
That is a fail.
That's not a 15. Yes.
And then there's. Okay, that's modify 20.
Oh, do we have to do 3 of them?
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
No,
all
it's
right.
just
so
the one.
just 8.
What did you get on your dex?
18.
And she failed? Okay. So she tries to jump out of the way. She flaps her wings a little bit, just like a quick movement, and it clips the side of her wing and her right foot. And you hear a little bit of a crunch sound. It doesn't sound great. You had gotten in the way of one of the boulders. She whimpers. Lasera whimpers a little bit, and she is going to take a level of exhaustion.
All right then.
We will go into the last bit, which is your guys' last round.
Well, Sarah already has disadvantage.
Lasera can get through this because she's only missed one beat. If she hasn't missed a beep yet.
Right.
You guys have to pass this check. Now, Lasera, in her circumstance, can benefit you guys by, however, if you fail, you can try to have Lasera do something to help because she is in a safer spot than the two of you are right now.
Oh, because she hasn't failed any.
Yes. So go ahead and make your DC 10 check.
Oh,
Man, they
God.
thought those were difficult, right?
Oh, thank God.
Well, Lacer fails anyway.
Right on.
I got a 3 on the dice. So
3?
That's
she
a
can't
6
pass.
total.
Yeah. And it's just 12.
12?
16.
Yeah.
Okay, Lacer fails her last one. Yeah, you see she's trotting in. The two of you get done with Vraldin and Illusion. You get done to the end of it, and you see Lacer like limping in at the end, and you both run back and like grab onto her and help pull her back in before the beep goes off. Her tail's still across the line, so they count it against her. It's just a big flop, and you're all like pissed at the end of it. And they're like, at the end, the guy Proctor walks up. And he's like, "Hey, I know you guys. This is the passing mark. You guys could keep going if you want."
Sure.
And then you keep going, and we're gonna cut from there. At the end of this, all of you need to make, the 3 of you need to make DC 13 Constitution saving throws, or you'll suffer a level of exhaustion.
What's Lacer's con?
Oh.
She has taken a 2nd level. What did Aelizrin get?
Oh, I got a 24.
15.
Okay, Lacer is hurting.
Good
Bro,
shot.
she just got hit by every fucking hyper.
She got hit by a rock.
hyper accurate arrow in
Listen,
existence.
I'm just
You
saying.
threw a boulder at her.
I'm just saying, yikes.
No. She
Just been hitting the sheep a little hard.
literally had her speed. Hold on. She could have had her speed reduced the most, had her speed reduced the most, and still only failed one like the rest of.
champ.
Like fucking.
She did really good.
Yeah.
It was just these arrows were disturbingly accurate against her.
Sounds like a little bit of
I had the
bias.
lowest dex, and I think I only got hit
On
twice.
the lard and, you know,
You see at the end of the race, just like Sigma Chi Hogan is like,
Go take
"Hey
a
man,
walk.
I know you're throwing those arrows at the dragon, but you can't be throwing arrows. You got to be shooting them. We can't use our, we got to use our strength here, not our dex. Or you can't use your strength here. You got to use your dex. You know how it is." You just hear from the back, "Sorry." Hey, well, guys, that's really good of all of you. You've officially passed in this case, and I'm really, really proud of you. You guys can move on to your next trial at this point, but I still got to deal with the others. So they'll get to you shortly. We're gonna jump over to Orovik.
gross. No one likes that guy.
Who?
Never heard of him.
Sigma Chi Hogan walks into your session and is like, "All right, hey man, there's gonna be a guy Proctor in here for you. He'll take care of everything.
Well, all right.
It's it's about the trial strength,
Oh, yeah, sure.
Wait, what trial did you think this was?
I forgot what I was here.
Oh, well, it was a trial of strength." Proctor walks up. "Hey, how's it going? You must be Borvik."
That's me. Yeah.
All right, yeah, we got a simple test for you today. Rather simple. All right, so I have this course kind of set up. I need you to steal a shield and return back with it. I need you to steal a shield, return back with it. That's really what I need. That's what I need you to do. So,
So it's a heist.
yeah, I guess if that's what you want to call it. So,
It is what I want to call it.
I'm going to need you to leave your weapons here.
Oh, okay.
And there's an armory just over there for you. There's weapons, rags, shields, and it's all laid out before you. Choose what you need, and then leave all your stuff here. And then just over, there's a small bridge over there. You cross that, go across a big tight rope. It's about 30 meters across. Then you got a 30-meter drop into a hay bale, and then just past that, there's going to be this guard that's dutifully watching an orcish horde. I'm kind of playing with that one. I like to say there's an orcish horde. There might not be. It's just kind of for fun.
Maybe.
Get a shield and bring it back.
Okay. Sure.
All right, so I'll take that. Leave that here. Leave your armor. All right, then get what you want from the armory over here, and you're all good.
Oh, sure. Is there a hammer in the armory?
Yeah, there's hammers, shields, swords.
Gotcha. I'm gonna grab a hammer.
Okay, anything else?
No, just the hammer.
All right. You grab the hammer, and you proceed on. You go across this small little bridge. You hear from underneath, "I'm the troll under the bridge. Keep going. There's no toll today." And then you keep...
Well, thank you, sir.
Have a good day. The life lesson is you can always go over bridges. Taxes are a fraud.
Yes. I knew that one.
And you get over this ledge that comes up, and there's a tightrope that goes 30 meters. It's a 90-foot tightrope. You don't know how far down it goes underneath it. You look down and you see 60 feet down and don't see anything.
We're gonna stop looking down, that's for sure.
And how do you want to proceed on this tightrope?
just gonna straight crawl across it.
Crawl across like underhand,
Yeah.
like monkey underhanded. Give me a. I'll let you because this isn't actually. Like doing that is not balanced, so I will let you use your athletics here.
Thank God.
Are you trying to be quiet though?
Yeah, like more or less.
Okay.
15 plus 5, so 20.
Yeah, you get about halfway across. Doesn't seem to be an issue thus far. And then from the other side at the end of it, you hear some people talking. Hey, so why do we have this rope on the other side? Do we need to let this go? Should we cut it? The other guy is just like, yeah, I mean, why do we have a random rope tied up strung right here? That's stupid.
Can I see who's talking?
It's about 45 feet across, so yeah, you can see there just look to be 2 miscellaneous guards. They didn't tell you about this in just the prompt you just heard, so you're really confused.
They're not part of the equation. Do I have to hide from them? Is this part of the stealth?
You don't know.
Borvik's gonna throw his hammer and try to make the hammer land behind them as a distraction.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a athletics check for me. 8?
Plus 5, so what? 13.
Yeah, that's fine. You throw it past him, and he's like, "What's that? Go look over there. Come on, I don't want to go alone." Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Why would we walk separately to go to our deaths if we were going to do that? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Borvik's gonna shimmy a little faster.
You shimmy across to the other side. And you see they're like staring at the hammer on the ground. Like, where do you think this came from? I don't know. Where do you think this came from? Why are we talking about this? Do we need that rope there still? I don't know. Let's go cut it. What are you doing?
What else is there?
They're turning around. You know that you're up on this little precarious ledge. There's some stairs that look like they go down, but you know there's a ledge, and you were told that there's some form of 90-foot drop that you have to jump off of into a hay bale.
Straight just jumping.
Okay. You run off and you
Cannonball, like Dwarven cannonball.
Dwarven cannonball. All right. Did you look before you jumped?
Huh?
Did you look down before you jumped?
I beg your pardon?
Okay, so no. You run and jump off straight down. I'm going to roll a d4, and you want to get a... Actually, I'll let you roll a d4. You want to get a 1, because that means you landed in the hay bale. Any other number, you did not land in a hay bale.
Oh God.
1. Nope, that's a 4.
The exact opposite of 1.
Really a 1 if you think about it.
All right, I'm just going to do that. You take a point of exhaustion.
Damn it.
You hit the ground. You land it is a nice enough ground. It's like one of those like play mats, but your back is just thrown out.
Blew his back out.
Yeah, you take a level of exhaustion, which gives you disadvantage on all your skill checks, which is unfortunate going forward.
That's good.
We will go to you see this guard. There's a set of stairs at the top. He's looking off towards he's just looking out in the darkness, but you see he's just like, man, what a bunch of guards over there. What a bunch of orcs out there. They look so bad. I'm in on the roll. I mean, wow, this scene's really crazy. Look at all this stuff. I'm not paying attention to anything on me. He's got a shield on his back.
I remember something about a shield. Okay, I'm gonna... Let's see. Fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna sneak in and try to grab the shield.
All right, you have disadvantage.
I do have disadvantage.
Go and roll stealth.
Or, as I like to call it, it's a 15 plus 4, so 19.
You pass your stealth check. He doesn't notice you. You've got up right next to him, and he's just looking out, and he's like, man, those orcs, they're on the horizon, that's for sure. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. This is a line that actors use in backgrounds to make it seem like they're talking, so you know. You say
Really?
watermelon when you're like talking in a film, and like it looks like you're saying a bunch of random words.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, now
Watermelon,
Borvik's hungry.
Watermelon, watermelon.
Oh, it kind of does look
Watermelon.
like it could be anything.
Yeah. And yeah, it looks like he's just practicing lines. Man, I can't wait till they make this thing full exhibit, full part. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
With this advantage.
No.
Dang.
I guess the logic would be he would have advantage if he was sneak attacking him, so he might actually have an advantage here.
Well, that doesn't matter. 9.
9. You take the shield off his back, and he's just like, he turns and he's like, oh shit. Oh, hey, you're one of the, I mean, man, there's orcs on the horizon. Give me my shield back.
Hit him with the shield.
Oh shit. Okay.
Roll an attack roll.
15.
You hit him with the shield. Freaking knock the dude to the ground. His nose is bleeding. He's like, what the fuck, man? Why'd you do that?
This poor actor. It's not real, Borvik. It's not real.
Oh my god. Please.
Run away.
Why did you do that to me?
Sorry.
Are you? You run away and run back. You find a path that kind of leads out. It's like, oh, take this way back to the start of the course. And you get back to the start of the course, and then got Proctor standing there. He's like, oh, you got the. He's like listening. He's like, did you hit him with the shield?
No.
He's screaming. He is screaming in the background.
Concussion, I think, probably. Seeing things. You know how it is. Seemed a little loopy.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing the shield. This has been your trial of strength. Unfortunately, I have to let you know that you did not pass.
No.
I needed you to bring me a shield, and I want you to know that not every path that needs to be hit on, like going straight on the head, like going to take the shield. You could have just taken the one from the armory and brought it to me.
Damn.
But I did bring you the shield,
You did bring me a shield.
which is what you asked for.
Right. I needed you to grow in this manner and to learn that you don't have to headlong everything. You could have made it easier on yourself. Like, not every heist has to be over the top.
This cave's stupid. I never thought I'd say that.
Borvik, never change, please.
Honestly, telling the dwarf that he should grow, that's
Damn.
offensive. That's offensive.
Order of the Holy Form about to get canceled.
Sigma Kai Coleman has to make a YouTube apology.
All right. I do have to note here that you did beat one of the actors up.
Sure.
I could leave that note out if you'd like.
Would it change anything at this point?
Yeah, what you say about the whole trials and themselves.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, I'll leave that note out. Just he set you on your way back to the main room. You feel decent after it,
I
but
feel like that went well.
by all your means of definitions, you passed. Plato,
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump back to you real quick.
Yay.
Um,
Just pushing some weight, hitting the steel, hitting the iron.
yeah, you do your 10 reps,
Yeah.
and then the proctor walks up and he's like, "Hey, come with me."
Oh, all right.
Now, I felt I was being good and not doing this in between each of your reps because I said pick other companions.
Uh-huh.
Now, the dilemma we presented with you was not an easy one because you had to pick someone else to suffer.
Yeah.
But you opted not to bring pain upon your friends, which truly is meaning a form of growth. You would put yourself in harm's way before putting others. Now, that being said,
Wait. Okay. Hold on. Wait.
Jimmy popped his knuckles very
Yeah.
well.
Incredibly so.
Incredibly.
that
Before we continue, I'd like to the Hulk Hogan apology video is already a thing.
Oh no.
hey brother, I'm sorry for this. That's what I said about dwarves the other day.
I mean, not too far off.
All right. I'll take my licks then.
All right, and you guys are all like present within a room, just like you've all like finished your trials. You're all sitting there. Plato's not back yet. He's still doing his trial. Borvik, you just make it back, and you have to tell them that you didn't pass.
Pretty good. I got the shield.
It's okay.
I completed my assigned task.
Oh, well, then we all pass because we only need 4, and that's 4.
Sure.
So you're telling me I did not need to.
Meanwhile, Plato, who walks back,
limps back.
Plato, you take 2 levels of exhaustion.
2. Oh, yay. All right.
You are bruised all over.
I am, yes.
You
I'm
have 2
not-
black eyes. and your arm is bent the wrong way.
Oh,
Damn, Plato, you okay?
I'm gonna walk up to Plato and start splinting the arm.
dog! Warn me! What the fuck? You just walk it up and what the hell?
Anyways, I cast heal on you.
Oh,
The 6th level spell heal.
Yes. Take 8 health points.
Yahoo!
What I'll do, because he's not actually physically taken any damage.
Yeah.
What I'll allow you to do is make a Constitution saving throw to avoid one of the levels of exhaustion I
All
just
right,
gave you.
I'll take it.
It'll be a DC 15 minus the health, half the health, 11 minus the
DC
half the health
11.
healed.
Okay, I have a decent con. This will probably be okay, sweet. 17.
So you only have one level of exhaustion.
Okay, I actually feel a lot better. Thanks, man.
No problem.
His eyes like one's bulged out.
Is,
Give him some
I have a Looney Tunes
do
like
we
big
still
ass.
have our speed reduced from the tar?
You guys are able to clean it off right now if you would like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all the.
Yes, they give you a little like bathing area to where you can clean off with water.
Wonderful.
It's very stagnant old water, but
You know, we take it.
Adris.
Mm-hmm.
Sigma Chi Hogan, as all of your friends depart, he's like, "All right, brother, come with me.
All right.
We got some testing to do, you know."
Got the trials that might pertain to strength, perhaps.
Yeah. You know, strength is a lot of different concepts for some people. Sometimes
of
it's a pacer test. Sometimes it's making the right choice and the smarter choice in some
Yeah.
decisions.
Sometimes it's getting the shit being out of you. Apparently.
Sometimes it is getting the shit beat out of you.
The beat
Get
shit.
the beat shit
Yeah.
in you.
Hey,
You know what they say. He walks you into a room where you see there is seems to be a upraised platform, and there seems to be these ropes on it, and they create this square,
Mhm.
and it looks like some form of ring. looks to be a boxing or like a fighting ring.
Oh boy.
It's like, hey brother, so why don't we go sit down and talk?
All right.
Hey, I know you spent your whole life at the Order, and I could put you through a lot of rigorous physical testing and such of capability
Mhm.
in which you learn a valuable lesson through physical punishment or through overcoming physical acts of things.
Kind of what I figured this would be like.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people come here looking for or looking to overcome. And that's the valuable lesson they learn, is that, where strength comes from or how you use your strength to overcome things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why don't we just talk about where you feel that your strength comes from?
What?
Where does your strength come from?
Brother. I just was not expecting therapy.
Hey, brother, where's your strength come from?
What define strength in this context?
In
Like,
all
it's
contexts, like
all
your physical
whole
strength,
entire
mental-
strength.
Well, your physical strength is tied to all your strength in general. So,
okay.
like a mother when she's trying to find her baby in a burning cart, she will lift the cart up to grab the baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's not beyond physical state at that point.
Hmm.
You don't become enlightened like me just because you're a strong man
Right.
or a strong
yeah,
woman.
yeah, I suppose.
So, what makes you strong?
The little Borvik in your head's going, say your muscles. Say your muscles.
No, that's the wrong answer. I mean, that's part of it, but that's where the muscles come from.
Plato's in your head. Say your giant ball sack.
What? It's actually pretty small. Leave me alone. Adris takes a deep little breath as he sort of sits down beside one of his idols, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose my strength, at least a large part of where it comes from, is the love I have for this world and the people in it. Being the reason I stepped outside the Order for the first time was to help people, to see this world suddenly in pain. People like me, or at least I thought like me, perhaps truly are like me, be hurt, be suffering. And knowing that I have the capacity and the will to help them. Because it's not the fact that, of course, you get raised on the Order dedicated to making people, big and strong and swole and, enlightened and everything, but the fact that anyone can have strength, no matter the circumstances of their birth or their upbringing, that is not how we are born, but what we do from that, how we grow from our circumstances. That our strength is not determined by some divine right or infernal creation or arcane gift. That is from ourselves.
Hey, brother, all I gotta say after that, though, is why you letting it get in your way then?
Shit! Out of character.
Hey, it's your words. You just gotta apply them. He puts out a predator handshake to you,
Mm-hmm.
grasps it. I mean, you know, you said the words yourself. You knew him up here. You've been up on the mountain before. Listen, if they haven't put you through enough to be through the test already, I don't know what would have. Listen, the bonds you're making with your friends, I'm sure those are good. You're gonna need them for the rest of this test.
Of course.
But as far as the trial of strength goes, I think you know what you got to do, but you got to be able to do it, and you know how to apply it, right? You know how to preach it. You just got to apply it.
It's
But brother, I can't not put you through a test. So I was like, why don't we just fucking wrestle?
Adris lights up.
I mean, we got the ring right here.
Nothing in this world would make me happier right now.
And we'll cut from there as you get to wrestle Sigma Chi Hogan's
Hell
spiritual
yeah.
self. Which is very awkward because there's like only like half of a manifestation of him, so it's like it bounces, you bounce off a little bit, but he's mobile enough to still like throw you around the ring and such. You can pick him up and stuff, but he's just like it's equivalent to fighting someone very slippery.
Yeah. It's like grease up.
Yeah, he's
Roll
all
it up.
greased up. I'm all greased up, baby.
Oh yeah, brother.
You do get the shit beat out of you a little bit. I will let you roll a Constitution saving throw to avoid exhaustion from Sigma Chi Hogan, which will be a DC. I'll keep it the same as Plato's healing one. It was 11.
That is a 17.
All right, you're not exhausted, but
16.
you're not exhausted, but you are beat up. Like you're thoroughly like bruised up and stuff. And he's just like, "Hey, brother, that was a good time. I mean, listen, I'm getting pretty close to retirement here from my spiritual self.
Oh, retirement.
Yeah." Like, once you do a couple services in the spiritual realm, you get to retire into true enlightenment. There's like pre-enlightenment and true enlightenment.
Yeah, the different stages of Nirvana.
You know
and
how
all
the
that.
bureaucracy of Nirvana.
Yeah, I mean, there was a reason it's called the Order.
Yeah,
The Holy Form.
there's the order to the holy form.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm about to ascend with the Great 10, and, you know, once I'm there, then, you know, it becomes the Great 11.
Yeah. Do you know who's, like, gonna take your place, get promoted, I suppose?
The next proctor?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I suppose if it's the person Sigma Chi, I guess it would be Boulder.
Sigma Chi Boulder. Oh,
Yeah, Sigma
of
Chi
course.
Boulder should be there.
Yeah,
I mean, he could probably take it up after this.
probably.
I mean, we're always in look of enlightened few. There's only a few in the bureaucratic system, or even the truly enlightened. But
Yeah, it's, you gotta get in alignment, then once you're aligned, gotta get aligned again, it's...
you got to keep up with your enlightenment, or
Yeah,
you
it's
lose it.
the prospect of, continual growth,
All right. Well, I'll let you go back to your friends.
But, thank you.
Oh, of course. I'll lead you to the next course. I'll walk in there too.
I shall walk out, beaten and bruised, with the biggest smile Adris has ever had.
I want to know, because I think it's really funny, in Forgotten Realms there's Mount Olympus, and it's not uncommon for adventurers to try to climb Mount Olympus for like personal growth or whatnot. And so I like to imagine that you climb up this mountain in order to become enlightened, and then that allows you to go to Mount Olympus, so you can climb up that mountain to get enlightened. And I'm sure after that one, there's another mountain somewhere.
It is a pyramid scheme.
It's a literal pyramid scheme! Because mountains are like triangles! Oh!
You walk back out with the biggest smile on your face. And you see Sigma Chi Hogan walking out. And he's like, "All right, guys, who's ready for the trial of the heart?"
Are you good, Plato? What
Is that just going to be
happened to
another
you?
endurance trial? Because,
No, you're all good. It's not.
thank God.
Are you... This is what happened to Plato.
Gonna be honest, I thought this was gonna be the easiest trial for me. Not looking too hopeful, but
I
I'm
don't
hanging
know.
in there.
I think he failed his.
All right, I've got the results here on this test card. It looks like of all of the people taking the test, only 5 of the 6 passed. And I won't say names as to not make people feel discredited, but you know who you are.
Well, I mean, he looks pretty beat up. I mean...
Like, Borovic said he passed.
Yeah, you,
I mean,
you passed, right,
surely you
Borovic?
passed, right?
You passed,
Well,
right?
I said I did what they asked me to do.
So you
Did you
passed.
pass?
I think so.
Did the proctor think so?
Who cares?
The proctor.
We do.
The grader.
Well, 5 of 6 of you passed regardless.
All right, regardless.
so, we
there's
get
no
to go
point
on.
in playing the name blame game.
All right, so you guys can
I
move
just think
on to
it'd
your
be good
next
to know
trial.
who our weaker links are.
No one. We are one united unit, and we shall
That's
move
called a
forward as such.
chain. They're made up of links. I refer back to my previous statement. I think it'd just be good to know who the weaker link is.
No such thing in this group. Let's move forward.
So we're just like one long stick.
We're
That's
lo-
really breakable,
We're
you know.
one large metal rod that
That's-
shall thrust forward with gusto.
All right, you guys walk
know
into the
Velvet
next
It's
cover
still
on
weaker
that.
than like 6 individual metal rods.
Nonsense.
That's I don't know.
Listen, monks together weak, monks together strong. That's
we're
lesson
not
number
monks,
1.
But we're not monks together. You're saying we're one monk and one monk weak.
Monks together make one big monk that's strong.
It's like this book
It-
series I read.
The different.
Which one?
Stop asking
It's
questions. Let's
called,
move on.
Gun dams.
Those damn guns.
All the monks came together to form a giant monk. It was wild.
Ain't that Tron of Volt?
I don't know. I think there's.
Tron
I think
No,
it's a
you're
weird
thinking of
subgenre.
the ultra heroes.
The. It was like something with the Conclave, right? It was a bunch of like Conclave members that had like, I don't know, like dinosaur powers or something.
Oh yeah, I think that was Exceptional Rangers.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Nobody got my ultra.
The League of Extraordinary Rangers.
There you go.
All right, you guys get to the trial of Heart, where Sigma Chi Hogan walks out and he's like, "All right, brothers, we're into the next move right here. And actually, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Can your dragon talk?
Mentally,
But to me,
she's gonna try.
all
She
right.
tries.
Hello there. All right, I will speak to her in her head too.
Okay. Well, you don't have to speak to her in her head. You can just speak out loud.
I mean, you get to do that once you're aligned, apparently.
All right.
Why don't you just talk to all of us in her head?
That feels better, apparently.
I mean, what do you think he's doing? You think he's talking?
Yeah, I'm talking to her right now. We are having a conversation that's rather personal in regards to her, I suppose, if that's how I want to put it.
Interesting.
Well, all right. She is all good now. You can let her fly across.
Oh shit, that was easy.
Well, that was quick. Okay, cool.
All right. Well, I don't want to possibly bring pain unto your dragon, so other than what it appears she has already succumbed to, I just do not know the effects of these waters will do to a dragon of fire.
Wait, what?
What?
Let's get into the actual trial now.
I'm a little afraid of the water now.
You probably should be.
It wasn't the Trial of Heart the one involved swimming?
Well, it does, yes. All right. It's a pretty simple test for all of you. So everyone has in their hearts a bunch of love, right?
Right.
Right.
Yes.
I have so much love.
All right. I got another right.
Right. Come on, Borvik. You got him right.
You got to get into it.
Browden?
It's not as fun to do the trial for me if you don't get into it.
You gotta get into it. How can you not get into it?
Is it right, Plato?
Oh,
Adris glares at you.
oh yes, it is.
What does
so
Novell
right.
have to say about getting into it and love?
Novell is like vigorously like
Oh,
you can hear
God.
rocking in his backpack, in Plato's backpack.
Plato, keep that backpack shut.
I
For the love of all that is holy, do not open that.
There's nothing holy in
Yeah,
this
I was about
backpack.
to say it's
Well,
like
there is
holy.
a hole in this backpack.
Oh,
All I can think
Let
is
her out.
Novell just vibrates.
like a Hitachi wand or whatever. I don't know.
So
What?
at one in one's heart, there's the foundation of who they are. Basically, your core. You have your empathy for others, and you're caring about other people, and you got it's your character as a person. It helps decide who you are and what you do. And before you guys, you'll see there was a stone plate. Now you're going to stand on that stone plate. You're going to confess. Now that sounds pretty vague. I know.
Question.
Yeah.
This is the trial of mind, right?
Heart.
I got those mixed up. I can't believe I did that.
You've planned for everything wrong.
They're in the wrong order. Order. They're in the right order, but Adris continues to laugh to himself about that.
Listen, what you are to do is you are to confess not just to me, but more so to the world, something that is personal to you, something close, something that really matters. And it's not a judgment by my side. It is a judgment from the 10. I will be channeling them, and they will deem what you guys, your honesty that you share with the world, if it is enough to be deemed as your ability to open up and share. Now, when you do such a thing, you'll be given a stone. You'll cast that stone into the water before you, and that stone will either rise up other stones from the ground, and just worry, we have a system underneath. Once the hits the water droplets, they'll push up the stones from beneath it. We got a lot of workers down there, so we're on the clock here.
Of course.
Now, if your stone skips enough times, then the trial will basically be over for you could just cross in the stones. But if it doesn't, then you'll have to swim. Now, the waters themselves are rather ancient. They come with, there's people that have entered these waters and not come out.
Are there like monsters or something in there?
Well,
Or are they just like gangly?
Oh, well, I'll leave it as so. I mean, we have to fish the bodies
Well, yeah,
out,
of course.
so.
This is like how the bodies.
All right, who wants to go first?
Me, I'll go first.
All right, so why don't you share with us?
So I talk.
Step up to this stone plate,
Yeah, okay, and
and
then
you speak out to everyone.
I'm gonna confess something about myself to the world or whatever, and then that will raise the water.
It'll raise the stones.
Okay, it'll raise the stones.
And if the stones haven't all raised, then you'll have to swim the rest of the way.
Okay, and it's based off of how deep my confession is.
Exactly.
All right. I confess to you all, I hate all of you deeply. It's a burning hatred, and I sometimes wish the worst upon all of you. I mean, not Hogan, because I don't really know him, but he's a little annoying.
Uh-huh.
I hate everyone in this group, horribly so, and I sometimes wish the worst for them.
Just because it's village? Out of character?
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit.
All right. Well, do you want to explain why you hate all of them?
No, they know.
Do they? Do you all know?
I just assume he hates me because he ain't me.
Does that seem like the right answer in that case?
Does Plato ever give the right answer?
Is that to me or is that a rhetorical
I mean,
thing?
he's looking at you, so I imagine.
Why? Why do you hate us?
See, and that right there makes me hate you more.
Why? Why do you hate us?
I feel like
Wait, I feel like you're exponentially making it worse now.
I just don't understand.
Anyways, how the stones doing?
Doesn't look like they've all much moved up.
I mean, I hate all of you. You're awful people.
Why are they awful people?
Well, he participated in a genocide.
Oh, God.
They all knew about it.
Oh.
They didn't feel like telling me. My family was the people who were genocided.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucked up.
You don't think maybe they were doing it to protect you?
No, I really don't. In fact, I would go as far as to say it probably didn't even cross their minds.
Oh. Well, maybe we could find that out from theirs.
Maybe we could. How's my stones doing?
Yeah, you see basically like all of them, but like one came up. You got a lot off your chest.
It's
You're like, what else could you say?
The dissension seems pretty cool.
That last one rushes.
Anyways, I walk across.
You walk across to the other side unimpeded by it. Lysair just in your head. I think you really expressed yourself well there.
Thank you.
Well, now that that's done, I think, man. Oh, you guys. Anyone else want to take their turn? But no one's really forthcoming right now. I'm gonna start calling names soon.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Oh yeah, no, I will call names soon.
Okay, all right.
If no one else is volunteering.
No, they're gonna voluntold us to do it.
Oh wait, you want to fail?
What? No. No,
I mean, you could
win.
just swim across. You don't have to say anything. You could swim across.
How far is it?
You'll have to make 5 checks.
Though isn't like foot distance.
Oh, completely across?
Yeah.
It's a 100-foot gap.
Okay. I have to remember what my jump distance is, but hopefully I don't have to do that.
All right, I'm gonna start calling names soon. I'm getting out a random number decider. And good, there's a good amount of people I can look at here.
Yeah. I think Alostrin kind of won that.
I didn't realize there was a
Again, it's
competition.
not a competition. Again, you can express your feelings to Alosrin about what he said. Maybe apologize. They like when you make apologies as ancestors. The 10 they forgive, as they should. All right, number 4.
Shit.
Step up.
This is going to be fun.
Very happy I went first.
I'm on the plate now.
I've given myself like a huge range of like based on what your guys' confession or what you say is, and it's like I could judge it based on it. It just adds the DC to checks if you have to go in the water, and it's just, you know, you basically got yourself to the actual. This is important, like the higher level one, so you don't have to make the check.
I was like, what is the deepest thing I could say? I figured I'd just rip it off, or do the entire band-aid.
I mean, yeah, well, out of character, when I think about it, it's like, you know, you've avoided talking with the 15-year-old that one of you killed one of you was involved in killing all his family, and you've all kind of not expressed or talked much about it with him, and he's just growing resentment. So, and he doesn't know how to handle it because now you're like working together. All right, we'll jump over. Veralden.
Yeah. So, I killed my father.
The fuck?
What?
How well do the ancestors have on omnipotence?
You don't know.
Well, I just meant
Out
in
of character.
general.
Out of character. This stone is very important to the prospect. Is this true?
Yeah. The genocide thing happened. And then during the fallout of that, I learned my father died. So you know, I killed him.
It was one of his old fun facts.
Yeah. No, his father just died normally though. He just thinks he killed him.
He feels like
He
killed
feels like he killed him. You see that they go up a decent amount, the stones. I mean, I'm the elaborator here. I mean, what did you do to your father? Was he a bad man?
No, he
Very
was
general statement.
Yeah. No, he died from like an illness, I think.
Why do you say that you killed him then?
It's a karma thing, I would assume.
Oh, the karmic balance. It's very important. What did you do that caused him to die?
Well, we burned and murdered a village of people.
Oh, that's yeah. Then the 10 aren't liking that one.
That's fair.
Why'd you do that?
Good question.
Wait, that's the same people that did that.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
family
yeah.
over there.
Good question. I couldn't tell you. That's for people above my my pay grade. That are probably gonna die soon. Hopefully.
Well, did you tell him sorry?
It was in there.
Was it?
I think so.
You sure? If you have to question it, maybe you should say it.
It's less an apology and more of a vow of vengeance, but like.
I mean, but
basically the
yeah,
same
but
thing.
making a vow of vengeance doesn't bring his family back.
No, but you know it helps.
Oh, okay, but he's not. He's just a kid.
Yeah, that's why
Dad's gone.
that's why he's not on the vengeance path. I'm doing it for him. It's.
Yeah, but you're not bringing his parents back or anything.
No,
you
but like,
killed him, right?
I mean, maybe I don't know exactly if I did or not, but you know, I'm gonna bring the people to justice.
All right, but do you maybe tell him sorry for being involved in that?
Maybe when it's all over, we'll see. We'll see where we're at emotionally.
It doesn't really seem like he's emotionally in tune right now.
Yeah, I can't really handle that. He's a child.
Right, but you're an adult.
Yeah.
Right, but you know, maybe if you help him, he won't.
Yeah, I tried that. He's
hold-
kind of unresponsive to anything, so I'm just gonna go
Did you try it?
vow of vengeance on it, and then you know.
All right, but well, maybe explain to him maybe why you might have done all that stuff,
I believe we did.
and then at the end of it, you did say, "I'm sorry."
I said I'm gonna go bring the guy to justice,
No,
and then
you
we
didn't
went-
say it. Maybe just those two words are important.
and then you know we teamed up, and yeah,
You see, notably, like all the stones but one are lifted up right at the end.
that's good enough for me.
All right, you
I
jump
shall-
in.
I shall take the plunge.
You take the plunge into
Water,
the water.
can't take more from me than I have already lost.
All right, so you jump into the water.
Your mother dies.
You take a level of
Maybe.
exhaustion immediately,
Oh
Okay.
God.
and
I'm good at those.
Taking levels of exhaustion?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
you then need to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC in this case is 16.
That's a fail.
Roll a d20 for me.
13.
All right. Let me see your character sheet.
Okay.
Oh, is he just dead?
What has the river taken?
You lose your whip.
Damn.
Damn. Don't worry, man. I got you. Give me like 3 months. I'll get you another one.
Sad.
You come out of the water and reach to your side. Your whip's gone.
That's fair.
we will go. He's like, all right, who wants to volunteer next?
Okay, I'll go up. Maybe it'll take my fucking book away.
What?
Just
You don't
kidding.
like me?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. You know, I came up here, Novell, to talk about how much I care about you.
No, you didn't.
Oh no.
No, you didn't.
Now, Novell, I know you and I have been up to some things behind closed doors, and I'd like to reveal that.
Adris would like to leave. Adris would like to jump into the water right now.
Do tell.
And
Do
drown.
Well, you know, Novell, you're part of the team here, you know, and we all work together. We all go through these things together. And you know, I'm not the person I am without my team here. I started my journey pretty recklessly.
Yeah, that's how Bookie is.
Bookie's reckless.
I mean, in a way, yeah. I mean, he got a lot more anxious when, I suppose, with you, but he used to be, oh man, he used to be crazy.
Really?
Yeah, like just before all the magic disappeared. I mean, we were we hung out together and stuff, but.
You
I mean, yeah.
texted him? What did you say?
No, we're texts,
Oh,
like
okay.
books. Like, I mean, yeah, we used to, yeah, we hung out a lot. I mean, we were
Okay.
Mendus's books. I mean, he stopped caring about us because he was writing us for like a bunch of other reasons. But, yeah, no, he used to be pretty crazy. Like,
Back
he
in
used
his
to love
heyday?
fire.
Oh, really?
Love fire.
He like catching on himself on
Well,
fire?
Mendus made it to where he couldn't be lit on fire originally. But
Uh-huh.
now that doesn't work anymore.
Oh, yeah, I found that out, actually.
You set him on fire?
Not on purpose. It just happens whenever you go adventuring.
That's the
Fire
line.
happens.
We talked about that. That's my, I don't do that.
Oh, no, of course. I mean, as you can see, I'm a changed man now.
You see like one stone is up and nothing else.
I don't know if this is really that deep, and it makes me kind of uncomfortable.
But no, my point is, Novell, look, you're part of the team. I'm here with everybody. Everybody's here with me. We got each other's back. You know, Adris almost doxed you and called you by your legal name.
What?
Almost called you Alec, sorry. Adris, you know, you remember back in the BDA days, the good old days.
I wouldn't call them that, but
Right. Well, you know, you kind of exposed me a little bit, and you know, in the moment I was lost and frustrated and resentful for you for that, but now here today, it's pretty clear that was a good step in the right direction. You know, you really, I guess, were the catalyst of setting me in a different direction here. I've learned a lot of lessons from you, and you know, going through all the Mendus stuff and this and that, you know, you guys tagged along with me, and it ended up resulting in just a lot of bad things. You know, Mendus wasn't the cool guy I thought I was, but you guys stuck with me through that, so, you know, at the very least, I owe it to you guys to stick with you through this mountain and whatever we go through next, and, you know, we're a team here, and I'm part of the team now.
Hey, brother, why were you having to do so much building up again? What was holding you back to begin with?
What do you mean?
You know, why were you were saying you were getting addicted to, you know, BDE or whatever? What's all this stem from?
Well, you know,
Actually, I don't.
I just being, you know, I gotta,
You just talk to me like you're talking to your parents or whatnot.
yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now, actually. Well, you know, I got into magic, and I just thought I should jump right into anything magical. I just felt like, why not do it? You know, it seemed fun. It felt good.
Did you not always want to do magic?
Well,
You got like half the stones up, dude. Just keep going. You're
well,
on your
yeah.
way there.
Well, you see, magic wasn't my first choice. I was supposed to take my father's place as the new head of the guard one day, but you know, that's just not what was in my cards. I wasn't dealt the hand of, you know, those skills. So
Hey, I mean, I've worked with the Order for a long time. I'm pretty sure whatever you want to do, you can pretty much just train and do it. Except apart from magic, that's if anything the different side of it.
well,
You know what they say? Don't let your dreams be dreams.
that's it's inspirational, actually.
Yeah, it very is.
So you're saying I could probably still go and be a guard if I wanted to?
I mean, what was really holding you back from doing that?
I mean, Sigma Kyla both just says just do it, you know?
I guess so.
I mean, who told you couldn't be a guard?
Well, I guess just I wasn't keeping up with the other kids trying to be a guard.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I just wasn't good enough. My dad always told me I was just pathetic and everything, and
Oh, well, that sounds not good. Why did he tell you that?
Well, I was probably being pathetic or something.
Well, I mean, were you trying?
I was trying really hard, yeah.
That doesn't really sound like you were doing pathetic then. I mean, do we ever, Adris can probably attest to the fact that we don't use negative reinforcement.
Not really, no.
You probably
it's
should
like
help build people up.
harsh
and
training
tell-
as well.
I mean, you can attest we didn't use negative reinforcement to...
Wait, even if y'all were doing bad, y'all didn't get like yelled at or thrown stuff
what
at you,
else
or
is that gonna do? It's just gonna make you feel worse, and you're gonna do worse. I mean, it's very intense. Like you do get the crap beaten out of you, but like not verbally at least.
huh? That's really weird.
I mean, yeah, there's no point in it, really. You don't really learn much from that. I mean, you know, if you're trying to be a guard, why not just become a guard? I mean, I've seen some guards that aren't that strong, but they do other good stuff.
And Brown's
Yeah.
like objectively not that strong compared to a lot of people. I mean, he does really good range of stuff, you know.
Well, I don't know. Well, now I'm doing this. I don't want to be guard anymore.
Fair enough.
You don't have to be a guard anymore. Who told you you had to be a guard to begin with?
My daddy. My dad, I mean.
You see, like, the final stone is kind of lifted up. Like, well, I guess you're kind of good to go at this point.
All right, bye. I hate all of you. I hate everything. Fuck all of you. Die.
He runs across crying.
I do want to note, because I was curious when I listened to the recap of the podcast. Plato, how strong are all of the guards where you're from?
How
if
strong
you
are
were
they?
not strong enough to...
You
Like-
might connect the dots that he was probably strong enough.
No. Via him, he wasn't strong enough. He's too weak. 14 strength, not enough.
Yeah, he wasn't strong. He wasn't strong enough for another reason.
But who told him that?
It was just more so funny.
Yeah,
As I hear it, and I'm
is,
like,
it
what the
is.
fuck? He was the second strongest guy in the
He
group.
probably was the strongest kid. Or he's like, all right, guys, we've got two of you left here.
All right, how do you want to do this? Do you want to rock paper scissors or?
Sure. Remind me again what it is we're doing here.
Oh, we're spilling our deepest secrets and feelings,
Sure.
spilling our hearts for the trial of the heart. You know.
Okay. All right. You want to go?
And
Or
if you,
I'll go.
If you want to volunteer me, I'll go.
I'll go.
What? We
right.
can rock paper scissors for
All right, come on up here, Borvik.
Okay.
All right. Confessions. I've never paid taxes.
I feel like that's obvious.
I like stealing. It's fun,
I feel
but
like that's
only
also
if you steal from the right people.
We already know this.
I guess in
things
the eyes
nobody
of
knows.
the tin, they don't, because like two stones pop up.
Oh, okay.
Really? I just felt pressured into hating giants because all the other dwarves hate giants. Thought they were kind of cool. And now I might be related to giants. So that's a little confusing. But, yeah. Giants are alright. What else? Apparently, the proctor thinks I lost my test. Failed the test. And I'm not sure why. Because going in knowing that what I would have done failed, I probably would have done the exact same things anyway, except for maybe hit that poor man with the shield. What else? Oh, Aelosrin, I'm sad that you hate us, lad. But I do understand. I probably don't have the best grasp on what's going on here. But if you ever need to talk, I'm available. I'll
Yeah.
do the best that I can.
Aelin, it may not make you feel better, but you don't disbelieve it.
I'm just more dumbfounded. Like,
You start to get the feeling that maybe Borvik literally has no idea what's going on.
like simultaneously understands but does not understand how I feel.
Okay.
Other dark secrets, confession. I'll confess, it doesn't sound like Voralden really killed his dad. But I wasn't sure if anyone was supposed to say something, so I didn't. But that's a confession. I'm scared of pigs.
Oh, Plato confession. You can't spell balloon.
We didn't know to go there. That's a little too far, actually.
It says that all the stones rise up. Secret 11th stone rises up.
The 11th stone.
Where else am I confessing?
You see, like 90% of them are done. You just need one more.
I stole a
I haven't
balloon.
even been paying attention to the rock. Where
He's
Vic's
just
like
listing.
talking.
He's just listing.
What else? I stole a bag of rice from Adris's bag once.
What? When?
Like months ago.
Why?
It's fun to run your hands through it.
But it's like the cheapest thing
And then
ever.
the second confession to that part is I put it back in the bag when I was done running my hands through it.
So it's
And then we ate it for dinner 2 nights later, and I
we
never said
had
anything.
Contaminated?
Well,
We
you
like
cooked
rubbing
the
them in dirt
rice,
or
right?
something?
I was rubbing them in rice.
You cooked the
Well, yeah,
rice.
of course, but it's like it's a spiritual aspect, you know.
What?
You can't have
No,
dirt in your rice.
we've established I don't.
Hey, brother, you can't have dirt in your food, you know?
Like if you rub your hands about stuff, it's gonna
Spiritually,
get...
you can't.
No, if you
or-
rub your hands in
Carb-
dirt, it's gonna get dirty spirits on them. That's gonna say after the cooking. What?
We might have to do a seance here to get the spirits out of your guys' blood
Third
system.
confession, I really don't understand why he's mad.
I'm not mad, more so just confused.
Oh. Fourth confession, I don't really understand why he's confused.
You
Seems
see,
pretty
the last
simple.
stone is just like trickling in water a little bit. You just can't get it up. It is currently only a DC 8 to cross.
The boots.
The what?
The boots.
The boots?
Oh, the shoes.
Oh, the heist.
Oh, I also robbed a man of all his shoes. That was very fun.
All right, brother. Who?
Huh?
Who?
Oh, a man in the village we came from.
Baron.
Baron?
Do we know about that?
No.
What? Why?
I was bored.
Okay, fair enough. He is kind of a tool, but
It was fun, yeah. I figured, stealing from the right people. So,
You see, the last one goes up.
oh, look at that. Anything else?
No, brother. I think you're good for now.
Okay. I think your haircut looks a little stupid.
Hey, you know, I think your butt's only like a 9 out of 10.
You're entitled to that opinion.
Yeah. I'll say that from the stone if you would.
It's fair. It's fair.
That's how we say it. Be honest here. Say it from the stone.
You hear
Say it
the
from the
rock that I put between my cheeks crack. It's just so high.
I noticed your
It's fine.
your butt rock is a little cracked there.
It's just dust drifting down.
you probably
Hey, let's
would.
get back now to our last boy over here.
All right.
The man of the hour.
You can do it, Adris. It's super easy.
Do you have any kombucha, perchance?
Actually, we are not allowed to drink nicely down here.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair enough. I'm just gonna splash some of the river water on my face before stepping up.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Oh, okay. You just spill from the heart, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty simple.
Okay. All right. So this is gonna be easy. You know, it's when you.
The address, the rocks aren't moving.
I know, it's, you know, being raised in an order and taught that, you know, magic is evil and only for, like, egotistical maniacs, and if you cast magic, you're gonna blow up. Then finding out that you have magic innately, and that you have a giant orb of magic inside of you, and it's like, well, why would I want that in me? You know, if I have this in me, then it's just gonna, like, blow up, and I'm gonna kill everyone that I care about. And then I go and take that and put it in a little magical, like, crevice or whatever, because, like, why would I want this in me? I want to be clean. I want to be a pure boy. And then I find out later on that, oh, by doing that, I resurrected one of the Thanes or whatever, who's, you know, causing lightning and is killing my order. So by getting rid of my magic, I'm killing everyone that I loved. And so then also, I found out that I actually am basically 90% magic because I was made by, you know, Mendus something, and I'm not actually human, which is weird. That's actually really creative.
Actually, boy, I can kind of attest to that. Your spiritual sense, I mean, technically, by all
Yeah,
means,
yeah, and also
definition.
kind of peeved me that literally no one told me about this, despite knowing this, and that maybe would have helped a bit if it's like, hey, you have this heart inside of you, don't put it in a little magic river. Then I wouldn't have done that, but I did, and now he's back, and it's all my fault. And
no,
also, it struck Aelostrin's dragon, which I'm sorry about, and also
You hurt my dragon?
not direct. The Thane did, but indirectly because I indirectly brought the Thane back, because I'm a coward. And you know, honestly, like, yeah, you know, that not telling you about Adra splashes more river water on his face. You know, not telling you about, you know, like, Varald and stuff was kind of, you know, messed up on our part, you know, but also, you know, it's kind of, you know, how are you supposed to navigate when, you know, one of the members of your group may or may not have, you know, committed genocide, and one of the members of that group was, you know, part of that village. So it's like, how do you navigate that amicably? You know, like, maybe I was, you know, like, unable to do that. you know, and, you know, like, splashes more river water on his face.
Tell him about
And-
the drugs.
The drugs, oh yeah, me and Plato sold drugs. Yeah, I thought it was doing it. It's like, okay, this is gonna be overall beneficial, but no, I probably should have just not.
Hey, brother, when you're
doing
sharing all
great.
this stuff, you're supposed to be helping yourself rather than just, making,
I mean, I've kind of held a lot of this in for a while.
All right, yeah, if you're
You
sharing it with
know-
everyone.
And, you know, like, having all of this kind of, you know, like, built pen, you know, it, like, kind of makes, you know, it's like, of course, oh, the order, it's perfected, it's made by the god of perfection now, apparently that's a thing, you know?
His title?
I think, I don't know where I heard that on, like, I don't know, like, Fantasy Reddit or something, but, like, on our Goon Tree, which you can check out, by the way. It's splashing more river water on his face.
He's fucking
I knew there was
lost it.
something weird about that water.
Oh, wait, that's not river water. That's just straight, just drugs.
Okay, splashes more on his face.
That's BDE.
Oh, God, you know, it's kind of, you know, when you have this, oh, you're supposed to be perfect, and then you're made of everything that you've been taught.
Hey, brother, almost like you're human.
No, I'm actually not.
Well,
which
I mean,
is weird, but
your
I
spirit
also
says
am.
like you're 80%
Me neither.
human.
You know, that's, you know,
I'm
it's
not
like,
human either.
well, you,
None
that's,
of us are human.
for Howden.
Oh, no, he's not.
No, he's a monster.
You know, it's
See,
like,
he gets
Straight.
you know, like how are you supposed to maintain that confidence when you're made of everything that you hate, and also getting rid of that thing, you know,
No, I mean, I'm
is
telling
causing
you're like
people
80% human.
to die, you know.
Being straightforward, your spiritual self.
Okay, well,
it's there.
80% with the 20%, the percents. If you take about 25%,
No, he actually is going insane at this point.
On his face.
Splashes
He is
25% of
completely
water.
drenched right now.
I think at this point, you might as well just swim.
You know,
Brother, you got like 90% of them there.
I am kind, you know, it's like if I look Sigma Chi Coleman in the face, I don't see him being proud of me.
What do you mean? I mean, he went through a lot to get you how you are.
Well,
I mean, he does
but-
confessional with me, so I mean.
Well, then why didn't he tell me that
What?
I am this way?
Well, he made a deal to make you how you are.
And if I had that information, then maybe this Thane wouldn't be killing people.
Well, because he didn't want you to have any more guilt on your shoulders.
Well, that caused more guilt to be put on my shoulders, so I kind of respect the effort, but on the same time, maybe it was screwed either way.
I mean, he kind of made a deal with a.
Whatever, I saw the memory
Never
of
mind.
it, kind of, but like, maybe I gotta do more magic or whatever. That's also, I'm casting, I
mean, all I'm trying to tell you is you're basically fully human right now.
you know, don't know how to balance that fact per se.
Hey, brother.
He's fully human. Does that mean he's
Well, no,
gonna
I'm
be
not fully
controlled
human,
by
I'm-
Mendez?
He's not fully. He's like basically fully.
Well, I mean, then it's.
Hey, brother. I think your stone's been up for like 2 minutes now.
Alright, I run across.
I mean, I'm not saying you don't have to stop. I'm not saying you have to stop. You're doing good there. I think
I
that's
just
important
runs.
to. Maybe you should share that with your friends more.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you should talk with the young
It
one
also
there.
gets back up on the stone. You know, like I talk a lot about how, you know, in communication, we gotta communicate, you know, for the trial of the heart. You know, now I'm spilling all of this out now, and so, you know, I feel like a hypocrite. Who knows?
It's okay to feel like that too. I mean,
You know, it's like I hate magic, but I am magic, but I do magic, but I hate magic, but I am magic, but I do magic. You know, it's
I mean, do you hate magic because it was what you learned at the order for so long? Or?
who knows? I'm going to cross the river.
All right, brother, have fun crossing the
I'll
river.
try.
I'll spectrally see you on the other side.
All right.
Orvik pats you on the thigh when you get over, like, I'm sorry we didn't tell you about the heart.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
I'm still not sure what you were talking about.
It's
But it seemed to
fine.
upset you, lad.
Hey, but for real, brother, you really probably should apologize to your young one there.
Yeah,
He's he probably yeah.
regardless of whatever may have caused that to happen, I am sorry that we didn't tell you. That was handled so very poorly. And regardless of what the situation might be right now, you know, you can hate us or whatever. I don't blame you for that. But At the very least, Boavik and I, for what I know, I just want to do better. And Hedris sits down.
All right, guys. I mean, I'm not here to mend everything, but it sounds like some people expressed a lot of their feelings, and that's what the trial of heart is all about.
Hedris splashes
nice.
more water on his
It
face.
should feel a little nice. Don't use that water.
Hedris splashes more water on his face.
Don't use that water. That's the bad water. Make a
he stops
DC
filling
2
up his water
Constitution
bottle.
saving throw.
Okay. I literally cannot fail. I got 16.
Okay. All right, guys. You guys ready for the trial of the mind?
Yeah.
Hedris yells positively, question mark.
All right, guys. This is where the trials really kind of kick off with the trial of the mind.
Trial of the
Murder
what?
time.
Trial of the mind.
Murder
time.
time.
Not murdering in this trial.
Murder time.
Wait, why is this
Murder
happening?
time.
And Hedris splashes even more water on his face.
Adris, are you
Murder
okay?
time.
Adris, hey, brothers, I need you guys to chill a little. We'll move our way into the last trial. I will be your proctor for the last trial this time.
Alright.
What do we got to do for this one?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, it's very simple. And he leads you guys into a last room. You see it as there is a pedestal in the middle of the room, which Sigma Chi Hogan walks behind him, and there is a door just behind him that is closed. And you guys walk in this front door, and he is standing behind the proctor, and he's like, all right, guys, for the trial of the mind. All right. What always runs but never walks, often murmurs but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, and an open mouth
Is it the
that
river?
never eats. That is correct. All right.
Let's go.
I didn't even hear it, so good job.
All right. I don't have eyes, but once I did see. I once had thoughts, now white and empty. Got a doozy one.
How many
there for
tries do we get?
you. You get 2 vetoes and then 1 phone a friend.
What do you mean by vetoes?
Veto, like you'd be like, I can't do that one.
All right.
How many
so
questions are there?
No eyes, but
You'll
he
get
used
through.
to
I'll tell
see.
you if you pass or fail.
Huh.
So it's a man who's had his eyes gouged
Yeah, I was
out.
thinking like a
He lost all his
a
thoughts.
blind white person who is in a vegetative state.
Then how would they write the riddle?
Well, that's because this is a hypothetical question, not actuality. How does
I have
a
no
river
eyes.
cat write?
Huh?
I have no
Okay.
eyes.
No.
But I could once
How would it write?
see.
I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening.
These are riddles, I think.
The
Yeah.
river. Did the river write the last riddle?
No.
I don't think the river wrote the riddle. No.
So these, it's like you're supposed to guess what it is. It's not like an actual like river writing it. It's a thought experiment.
The fact that you got the river right first time was surprising. If you didn't even know that's how it worked.
Yeah.
I have no eyes, but I could once see. And
I once had thoughts, now white and empty.
a
skeleton.
With the thoughts are
I mean,
now-
honestly,
Yeah,
yeah,
a
yeah,
skull.
skeleton.
A skull is the correct answer.
All right,
Yes.
we'll take it.
All right, you get a bonus point because you got the right one. You only got like half credit.
Thing.
Yeah.
I'll take the
bonus point.
assist.
All right, guys, next question. My life can be measured in hours. I only serve to be devoured. Slim, I am quick. Fat, I am slow. Wind is my foe.
I need these written out in front of me.
Can you say it one more time?
My life can be measured in hours. I only serve to be devoured, brother. Slim, I am quick. Fat, I am slow. Wind is my foe.
Wind?
That is correct.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
How are you so good at these?
I don't know. I have
even
no
know what riddles
fucking clue. I'm just as astounded as you are.
All right, if you drop me, I'm sure to crack. Give me a smile, and I'll always smile back.
Amira.
That is correct.
Nice.
I thought it was
Alright.
a fish.
I mean, I guess that's not really.
All right. Never resting, never still. Move silently from hill to hill. It does not walk, run, or trot. All is cool where it is not.
Oh, the sun.
That is correct.
Hey.
Sunshine is correct.
Nice one.
All right. A father's child, a mother's child. Yet no one's son. Who am I?
The father.
Me! Slash A.
All right, that's a technicality, but not the correct answer.
Okay.
The father's child and the mother's child, but no one's a daughter.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
What has cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and water but no fish?
Math.
That is correct. All right, brother. Let's move on.
This is a really interesting trial.
All right, pronounced as 1 letter and written with 3. 2 letters there are, and 2 only in me. I'm double, I'm single, I'm black, blue, and gray. I'm red from both ends and the same either way. You guys can veto, of course.
We wanted to do this.
And 2 in me.
I think it's more of a pride thing now.
2 letters there are, and 2 only in me.
I'm double, I'm single, I'm black, blue, and gray.
Black, blue, and gray. That's weird.
I'm red from both ends and the same either way. I'm one of those words that you could say forward and backward.
I.
That is correct.
Okay. The colors were throwing me off. I don't know where the colors fit in at all.
You get a black eye.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. The cost
Dang,
of
you're
making
great.
only the maker knows. Valueless if bought, but sometimes traded. A poor man may give one as easily as a king. When one is broken, pain and deceit are assured.
A promise.
That is correct.
We're killing these.
You guys are killing this.
Yeah.
I am born in
We are
fear.
secretly hyper intelligent.
I am born in fear, raised in truth, and I come to my own indeed. When comes a time that I'm called forth, I come to serve the cause of need.
Oh,
That is incorrect.
damn.
I stopped listening halfway through. Could you read it?
All
again?
right, nope, you guys guessed wrong.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize we.
What falls but never breaks, what breaks but never falls.
Wind.
That is wrong.
What? What is it?
It is night and day.
Dang it.
Oh.
When is
Daybreak and nightfall.
Okay,
boy.
but when that applies, right?
I answered too quick. I got
That's
a
a
little
technicality.
I got a
Not
little
a
trigger happy.
technicality.
Dang it.
You can argue with the judge, it's me, no. All right, what goes through a door but never goes in or comes out?
Wait, how many do we need to get right?
You gotta get them.
Get 'em.
But we got 2
You gotta
wrong.
answer the riddles.
Okay,
Okay.
what goes through a door but never comes out?
Yep, what goes through a door but never goes in or comes out?
What goes through a door but never goes in or out? Doorknob?
That is incorrect. It is a
Fuck.
keyhole.
Oh.
Oh, fuck off on that one.
Hey, watch your language here.
No,
boy.
no.
right.
You're joking. That,
What does man love more than life, fear more than death, or mortal strife? What the poor have, the rich lack, and what contented men desire. What the miser spends and the spendthrift saves, and all men carry to their graves.
Not answering it.
Do we not have any ideas?
Bruno Mars.
I'm not
I feel like I've
answering
heard
it.
rich,
I'm not
like-
answering any more riddles.
I feel like I've heard
Doorknob was correct.
poor men has that rich people don't, but I can't remember what the
Do we want to phone a friend?
Can you read it one more time?
What does man love more than life, fear more than death, or mortal strife? What the poor have, the rich lack, and what contented man's desire. What the miser spends and the spendthrift saves, and all men carry to their graves.
We
The
phone.
poor man has and the rich man
All right.
desires.
You'll phone real life Jimmy.
Okay, can we phone a friend?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, listen, Mr. Real Life Jimmy.
Hi, address my character at D&D.
Hold up, what is
Yes,
that?
your character, Alex.
Yeah, this is like I'm phoning my character from House of Humans.
Yes. What do you need address?
Help on this riddle.
For this riddle?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying, what do people bring to their graves, guys?
A lot. A poor man has, but a rich man desires.
There's a lot of things people bring.
I've heard this. I can't remember what it
It's
is.
probably not bones.
I
Okay,
know.
let's start crossing off what it's not. Definitely not bones.
It's not guilt.
The
Poor man has
suffering? No.
No, because what? Again, a rich person needs to desire it,
Time?
Miser.
and a poor man
All
needs
right,
to
guys,
have
you
it.
kind of guessed a lot of guesses that were wrong.
We're talking.
We're
to
talking
each other,
to
like-
each
We're
other.
thinking through it. We're thinking through it.
okay,
No
yeah,
final
this is a
answers.
corner friend.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
This is not the final answer.
Hey
Can we
guys,
get a
Jimmy here again.
definition
Do you guys
for-
need any help on
Can we
anything?
define miser?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yes, miser being someone, and I'll use the context of it. Miser being someone that wants to like utilize other people's things in this case rather than their own.
And a spin weaver.
A spendthrifter is someone that wants to not spend.
So a hoarder.
Dang.
Poor man has it, and a rich man desires it.
I don't know, would it be humility or something? Guilt?
No, like I said, guilt is not.
Time?
Hey brother, you're saying a lot of the same things over again. You
Wait,
guys
wait.
can veto this one if you want.
No, this is a pride matter.
I don't know. I
you got
mean,
2
doorknob
vetoes.
was wrong, even though it goes through a door.
Now, if you get 3 answers right in a row, you get another veto point, though. So
How many vetoes do we
Well,
have?
how many
you can
vetoes
only
do-
have up to 2 at a time.
Oh well, fuck us then.
We want
I'm
just-
still mad about that doorknob.
I have no idea.
Do we want to just veto it?
I don't want to veto.
Do we
it.
get to learn the answer if you veto it?
When you veto, you do not get to know. But if you get it wrong, you get the answer.
Dang it.
I'd rather get it wrong then.
Yeah.
How many can we get wrong?
No.
You could.
Don't know.
You just gotta get
At
them
the
right.
current moment, I need you to answer the questions. I mean, basically, your job is
Doorman
this is the
has
trial
it.
of the mind. You're gonna do this.
And they fear it more than, or they love it more than life.
You got a problem? There's a door, but
Fear more than death.
You can hear the audible clicking of the gears in Adrus's brain. All 2 of them.
If we put our brain
Clunk.
together, we have a
Love.
16 intelligence.
Love more
Yes.
than life. Fear more than death. A poor man has it, and a rich man desires
Skin? No. That's
What
not
the
it.
fu-
That's
okay,
really good.
Right next to bone, skin, definitely not it.
We're crossing things off the list slowly but surely.
Probably not eyeballs or teeth either, if I had to guess.
No body parts.
all right, guys. I mean, you're almost gonna hit your 3-minute timer.
Okay, do we
Dude,
want
it's
to
like
veto
on the
it?
tip of
Veto
my
it.
tongue.
No.
I cannot find it.
it. No, no.
No?
Innocence?
Innocence is not correct.
What was it?
The correct answer you guys are looking for is nothing.
Oh my
Why
god.
would a rich man
They want nothing, they
Desires
have
nothing.
everything.
Okay.
Oh my
Love
god.
Nothing more than life.
I've
nothing
heard of
more
that
than
too.
death.
All right, guys. 3 lives I have. Gentle enough to soothe the skin, light enough to caress the sky, hard enough to crack rocks.
Do we want to just veto
Water.
this one?
That is correct.
Dang it.
Water is correct. Often
you.
held but never touched, always wet but never rusts, often bites but seldom bit. To use me well, you must
Tongue.
have wit. Tongue is correct.
I was about to say
Nice.
Rowden, but
What is that? What is that you thought, or you ought to keep after you have given it to someone else?
What
a
is-
promise.
What is it that you thought that you ought to keep after you have given it to someone else?
No.
your
An
word?
insult.
Your word is correct.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Words. Smart.
Why would you?
All right.
Oh,
Man
keep
walks
it,
over,
get it.
man walks under. In times of war, he burns asunder.
Bridge.
That is correct.
Then we get. We still don't.
Because we-
Yeah.
500 begins it, 500 ends it, 5 in the middle is seen. First of all letter and the first of all number, take up the stations between. Join all together, and then you will bring before you the name of an eminent king.
Wanna just veto it?
I
Yeah,
think
that's
veto
really
is my
long.
vote, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're glad you vetoed that one because it was religious.
Okay.
It was a really long word.
Wait, like from the Bible?
Yeah, like from the Bible.
Like the one guy wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah. You read that too?
religious?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got the Bible.
500 before.
The answer was David. I'll let you veto it,
Oh.
but the answer was David.
Okay.
How would
Which
we
is
know-
not really following the schematic I laid out, but I'm kind of doing it on the fly.
Real.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
You
I didn't
saw me
read
where
the
I never
Bible
was, and
too.
you saw me where I never was, and where I could not be, and yet within the very place my face you often see.
No. I don't even think we have.
Can we debate between ourselves without answering the question?
Yeah, I'll let you say I have a submission.
Could be a reflection.
Does the moon have a face? No.
And
Out
where
of character.
I could not.
If you got any
be.
problems with this, you could just hit the road, Jack.
You saw me where I never was, but not be. But yet, in this place, is
Stop
where
it.
my face you often
want a veto?
see.
I think we're gonna veto. Let's veto. Right.
I'm okay
you said,
with
wait, you
that.
said we can just go on now?
Did you finish the? You got an answer?
Oh no.
Do we want to just veto this? Yeah, let's veto it.
All right, you vetoed it. We're gonna move on.
Alright, no more vetoes.
I just want you all to know because it's funny that Borvik was right. It was reflection.
Oh okay.
Alright.
Damn.
One by one fall from heaven down into the depths of past, and one world is even upturned so that yet some time will last.
What?
Hourglass.
Specifically,
The sand hour.
that is correct. Sands in an hourglass.
Okay.
All right, alive without breath, as cold as death, clad in mail, never clinking, never thirsty, ever drinking.
Alive with breath.
Alive without breath.
Alive without breath.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
brother.
thirsty, never drinking.
Cold and you went through that
As
one
cold
really
as
fast.
death, clad in mail, never clinking.
Alive
Never-
without breath. Cold and death.
Clad in mail, never clinking, never thirsty, ever drinking.
Dude, all my brain power was on like the first 30. I'm like,
Yes,
I
the greatest
if I could
challenge of
read them?
all.
this is the true
Riddles from a children's book.
the real
Alive,
endurance test.
without breath, cold.
Without death.
I mean, I'm not
Without death.
holding.
Smoke's actively coming
not
out of
stopping
Borvik's
you.
ear.
No breath,
Adris is hitting the thinker pose right now.
no death.
All you gotta do is finish the trial.
We tried.
It's through the door.
Wait, what?
That's the.
Wait, we can just walk through.
Well, you're doing trivia.
Oh.
Clad in metal. Clad in metal.
Wait.
Clad in mail, never
Wait.
drinking.
Can we just go through the other door right now?
Well, we're doing trivia right now.
Wait,
Do we have to do trivia?
do we
right
have
now?
to?
I mean, I'm not holding you here.
Okay, let's just leave.
Oh, hold on here.
Wait.
That's a big move. That's a
No,
big
no, no,
move.
no,
Wait,
no.
I feel because we're just gonna be stuck answering riddles
Yeah,
forever.
but that sounds really fun.
Is this
so
an
I'm gonna-
infinite list of riddles? We're just gonna be here until we
I
decide
mean, I
to.
have 2,000.
Okay, Adris opens
Now, hold,
the
now,
other
hold
door.
on here.
All right, if you just passed
Glad-
the trial, we're over.
No, but I.
The answer was fish.
Aww.
What?
Oh, thanks.
I just needed to write it out.
Thank the 10.
The
All
real
right.
trial was just knowing that you didn't have to stay here and answer riddles all day.
I already knew. I figured that out. I just wanted to keep answering riddles.
You just had fun. All right, let's run.
Hey, listen, really into riddles.
Yeah, me and my scrolls.
All right.
Jesus
I was going to have to go to my other link, and I'm really glad you did. I was just going to keep being more abundantly clear. I figured someone picked, like, Jaden, I figured you might have picked up on it. Joey said something, and I was like,
When I first asked and you were like, yeah, no, we're just answering riddles, I was like, oh, okay.
We're just gonna keep going forever.
Yes.
Just the next 10
He
hours
only
of
has
this
so
session.
many riddles.
2000.
I have a list of 2,000.
Yeah.
We will go
that's
through all
only so
2,000.
many.
That's finite.
You guys got through about 23.
Dude, I was not
What
far
if we
off
just
from
kept
30.
answering them wrong? What if we just
I
kept...
would have just kept going. That was the test. The trial of the mind was just to know that you could just keep going.
Wait, what if we just... If we did actually go through all 2,000?
Boy, our podcast would fucking suck.
What would you have done if we got through them all? Would you have just been like pass or fail? What
I would
you-
have dropped more and more hints every time.
But
We
hear
are
me
now
out, we
the
kept
riddle
ignoring
podcast.
Yeah.
this.
Just like at the final 100, Sigma Kai Hogan just like, please leave now.
All right, brothers, the door's right
We
fucking
want
there.
your riddles.
Like in the Trials of the Mountain, part 30.
Give me your riddles, riddle master.
All right, we're doing more riddles. Jumping right back into it. Hopefully, we're gonna finish this up soon.
I like your funny words, Riddle Man.
You guys have only missed 3,500 of 8,000 riddles so far.
Join us for the special where we answer
don't know
all
how
2,000 riddles.
Can we just say, though, uselessness aside, we were killing it the first
We were
like,
killing
three
it.
Yeah, we were
Oh my
on
god.
point.
Okay.
Borvik fucking using all 8 intelligence right there. Overtime.
I was like, normally you don't want to ask do like super meta questions like riddles to players because it tests their knowledge. But I was like, in the context of the true answer being nothing to do with the riddles, then it's completely fine.
It's really funny. All right, Adris opens the door.
You push on, and Sigma Kai Hogan's like, all right, brother, it was
Can I
good seeing
get
you.
that book from you?
Wait, was that...
Actually, sir, no, you can't.
Wait,
I'll
was
give
that-
I'll give you the 500 list right here. There's no
Okay,
answers.
thanks.
You'll have to figure them out
Wait, was
yourself.
that-
I'm okay with that.
Was that the trials?
What? Yeah, you're done with the trials, man.
It feels kind
All
of
you
anti-
have. Oh no, I mean the trials are really just like an assurance quality of like we're getting
Oh.
good people up
So now we
there.
have to actually climb the mountain.
Oh yeah, that's the fucking hard
and we're
part.
still exhausted.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Take a long rest.
Oh yeah. No, you rest out in the cold out there, you're gonna die.
Can we rest in here?
No,
Why not?
that's the trial, my dude.
What if we have one of the people? What if we just had one person answering all the riddles while the other?
You could have did that, but it's too late now.
Dang it.
Look what you've done.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
Look what you've done.
Listen, it's a trial of mind, and apparently mine is very small, like a walnut.
It's just big enough to know to go through the door,
Apparently, that's all you need.
But not to realize that you guys needed to rest.
but not to realize you probably should have took a little break before you went up the mountain.
Well, I didn't realize that opening the trials meant, oh, we can't, you
You can't what?
rest.
For shame, for shame.
That is for shame, there, Adris. I guess you could have had the hindsight.
That's the difference between an 8 and 10 intelligence. 10 intelligence is, or
course.
8 is to know that you can go through the door. 10 is to know you shouldn't go through the door until you're ready.
12 is knowing we are ready. What's 18?
Huh?
I don't know.
What's your
got 20.
intelligence? What's your 20? What's 20 say?
You just react off instinct. You don't even think.
Exactly. It's like the bell curve. 8 and 20 are the same.
You all exit the trials to a 10-foot landing ground before a cliff face and a sheer vertical drop in several places. Old pythons from you don't even know how long ago are set sporadically up for a 120-foot sheer climb with a couple ledges every 40 feet or so. All of this just before a pathway that branches horizontally in 2 different directions because there's a large, massive stone that is protruding from this portion of the mountain. And you see the fork in the path heads 2 different directions. One of them looks to be separate bars sitting out that you can walk across. The other one seems to be like this form of chute that's built into the mountain that like goes vertically straight up. So it looks like it splits in different directions based on how you're climbing. So you guys might diverge when you're climbing up this mountain, or you can stay together all as a group. You'll make that call when you get there. But you guys have made it to the real portion of the trial, which is actually climbing the fucking mountain.
Dude, we've gone through like 8 fake trials.
Yeah,
Let's do
I thought
this
that
shit.
like the trials were the main thing. Like, the mountains would be like relatively easy. But
The
like,
actual climbing of the fucking mountain is the hardest part of all of this, as it was underestimated to be.
Oh man.
Because you're climbing a freaking torrential mountain, and there is howling winds going on up here. So the moment you walk out here, it's just like, of
hey guys!
Big sad.
as you guys get out here, and that is where we're going to call our session.
Wow.
Thank you guys for listening to Goon Quest. If you enjoyed the show and you want to hear more of it, please feel free to leave us a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcast. Not only does it help others find the show, it also helps us feel good about ourselves. Our opening music is by Alexander Nakarada, cover art by Casey May, outro music by Alexander Nakarada, and audio editing by myself. I'll give a little shout out to our Instagram, goon.quest. That's where you can get a bunch of pictures and stuff of our actual podcast stuff. And our Patreon, which is Goontreon at GoonQuest, where you can get the map of the world along with a bunch of information on the deities. Those come out intermittently between each episode release. So on the week off that we're not doing it, we have posts on the Patreon. So you can get those there. And that should be about everything. Does anyone else have any closing things to say?
Yeah, sleep with one eye open.
Yep.
Man, isn't it fun revealing your deepest, darkest secrets to the entire group? Woo!
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but you all you had to say was you hate everyone.
That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like the second you said that, like all the suns go up.
Yeah, I hate everyone.
It was
Oh,
the deepest,
geez.
darkest
Yeah.
secret. Like
He didn't want to share it probably,
Yeah.
but he's like, well, now's the time if I could help myself.
and it's like, well, look, if this is what I have to do to get all the rocks up, then this is what I'm doing to get all the rocks up.
Get your rocks up.
Exactly.
It's
That's what I have
about
to say
getting
to
your
you.
stone up.
Get your rocks up, everyone.
Yeah.
Get rocks up, man.
Get your rocks up and leave it at the stone. All right, guys, we'll call it there. Thank you.
Bye, brother.
You have until I turn the click stop to do whatever.
The
you
real question is, who's going to feel safe sleeping
see-
now that Aelos's revealed all of
You
this?
take about 25%. You mix it with Borvex.
Why is it always this,
25%.
Alec? Why is it always this?
You see, we got all together because he knows that he can't take me, and because I'm a freak. I'm not normal, so that means I got a 147% chance of beating you at the trials. You see, the numbers don't lie, Sir McCowan, and they spell disaster for you at the trials.